Okay, perfect. Apologies for at the beginning. There's a croak in my voice. The hay fever season has begun in earnest. We're going to start on the mat seated today. So go ahead and join me sitting super tall. We're going to take the hands just behind the thighs. And we're just going to roll off the tailbone and then roll back up. Hi, welcome back in. Again, we're going to roll off the tailbone and come back up. So all we're doing is just rolling off those seat bones, off the tailbone, and then lifting back up to seated nice and tall. Rolling back and coming up. Feeling that little bit of a stretch through the arms, through the upper back, through that lower back. Maybe see, can we add a little bit more depth? Nothing major. We're going to keep those hands behind the thighs. And roll it up. We're going to do 3 more. So we're going to roll off the tail and back up, lifting tall 2 more times, rolling off the tail towards that lower back and coming back up 1 more time, rolling off the tail. Nice work. Good. And coming all the way back up. Now, if it's available to you, send the arms out in front. But if you want to keep holding the legs, absolutely fine. We're going to roll off into that lower back. And then exhale and roll forwards, shoulders over hips, and then lift the spine tall, curl the tail, roll the spine, stretching, open the space in the front of the hips, and then reaching those fingertips forwards. Again, if you want to hold on to the leg, absolutely an option. Let's do that 3 more times. We're rolling and we're reaching forwards. Nice. 2 more. Curling the tailbone and then reaching it up and out. Good stuff. Last one. Taking it back and then exhaling it forwards. Really good. Go ahead. We're going to roll it all the way down to the floor. I'm going to scooch my man a little bit on the screen. Let's take it all the way down to the floor and release it there. We're going to stand into those feet. So I'm going to pull my heels nice and close to my bum. Arms on the floor, and let's just start to open up. We're going to start to open up the front of the hips here. So stand the feet through the floor, reach the knees forward, soften that ribcage, and then drop the body all the way back down. Reach the arms towards the kneecaps, and then I'm going to roll my upper body off the floor, lifting my chest bone, and just allowing that head to come with it. Releasing all the way back down, arms to floor. Stand in the feet, reach the knees. Open up through those hips. Little bit of a push through the floor is going to help you activate that back line, your bum and your thighs. Releasing all the way down, widening the seat bones. Arms reaching over the tops of those knees, lifting the body up here. Releasing back down, arms down. Stand in the feet, reach the knees. Open out through those hips. Press the feet through the floor. Make sure those knees don't go right and left. Releasing the tail all the way down. Arms follow. Really use those arms to reach the fingertips around. Good. And release it back down. We're going to do 2 more of each. Stand in the feet. Reach the knees. Open those hips up. Release the tail. Come all the way down. Arms reaching. Lifting that chest bone up. Dropping that belly button back. And releasing all the way down. Last one here. Curl the body up, reach the knees, excellent, and then releasing all the way down, arms reaching over those knees. Now we're going to pause it here. You're going to make sure that your hands are slightly wider than your legs. You're welcome to drop your upper body at any stage. We're going to take the right leg up and into the chest and down, that left leg up and into the chest. So we've got that lower back. I'm just going to move my hands so you can see. That lower back completely supported on the mat. And those legs are just rolling. But you think every time the foot goes to the floor, we lift that upper body just a little bit higher. Think about pulling those ribs forward and down. Those back ribs opening out behind you. We've got 4. Lift it up and over. Reach for 3. Lifting up and over. Keep breathing for 2. Reach it up and over. Last time. Good work. Reach it up and over. Hold it and release. We're going to take those arms overhead into arm circles to the hips. Overhead, arm circles to the hips. We've got 3, circle to the hips. We've got 2, circle around, really freeing those shoulders. 1, and around, reverse, out to the sides, overhead, pressing down by your sides. And up, over, and down. Let's go. 3, up, over, and press. 2, sweep, and reach. 1 more time. And release. So take that right hand behind your head. Left arm is going to reach out by your side. I'm going to lift the chest all the way up, reaching those left fingers. Allow the head to drop into that hand behind you, and then release it back. Then that left arm is going to come across to the right side of my body and back down. Left arm reaches towards the left ankle, towards that left baby toe, and release. Left arm reaches across the body to the outside of the knee and down. 1 more of each. Exhale, we lift and return. Last one, take it across and return. Now we're going to stay with that left hand in the air, right hand behind your head. I'm going to lift the upper body, tap my left foot to my right hand, or my left hand to my right foot. Release back down, foot down, arm overhead. Again, exhale as I lift. And I'm going to allow that inner thigh to open out. So the knee is out, the foot is in. 3. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach it up, body coming through the middle, and release it down. We've got a lot of core work today, you guys. Hold it here. I'm going to stay here. Now you have the option to just hold it. But if you can, arm and leg move away from each other and close back in. For 4. And close back, and you have the option to drop the upper body here. Keep breathing. Let's go 2 and pull it in. Last 1. Pull it in. Take that hand behind the head, foot to floor, and release it all the way down. So I'm going to take my right arm now. Left hand comes behind my head, and I'm going to curl all the way up to the middle, reaching my right hand towards my outside right ankle, and take it down. And then my right arm across to the outside of the left knee, and take it down. Right arm to the outside of the ankle, and take it down. Right arm to the outside of the knee, across the body. We've got 2 more of each. Reach it, and take it back, and across, really good. And take it back, last 1 of each. Reach it, and release it down, and across the body over here. And take it down, and we're going to lift it up to the middle. And I'm going to take opposite hand to foot or to heel, and then release. Again. And release. We're going to do that 3 more times. Excuse me. There we go. 2 more. Good. Last one. Hold it up here, foot to hand, hand to foot. Now you're welcome to just pause it. If you can't, arm and leg move away for 5. And pull back in. Reach for 4. Pull back in. So strong on that middle body here. 3. We've got 2. And back. Last time. Reach. And back. Replace the foot, hands behind the head. When you're ready, we're going to take both legs up into the air. If that feels like too much for you, please feel free to keep the feet on the floor. I'm going to lift my body all the way up. Send my right leg forward. Swap the left leg. Reach the right leg. Swap the left leg. Both legs come back in, and I release all the way down. 2 more times. Long in the back of the neck. I'm going to curl, lift my chest up. Right leg forwards. Left leg forwards. Right leg forwards. Left leg forwards. Both knees in and releasing all the way down. Last one. Here we go. Curl and lift that chest. We go right leg. Swap left leg. Swap right leg. Swap left leg. Both legs in and releasing down to the floor. Knees hug to your chest, and just give yourself that little rock outside to side. Well done, you guys. We're going to stick with that core for 2 more exercises. Hands to the knees. Lifting that upper body up. Good. So I'm going to take both hands onto my right shin, and I'm going to send my left leg away. So this is a similar exercise to what you did, except this time you've got the support of those hands. Option to drop that upper body down if it feels better. Knee pulls in, leg reaches away. We're going to swap, reach, swap, reach. Keep lifting that chest bone up and off the floor, breathing through that body. This is 8 and 7. Pulling that knee right in towards that cheek. Really good. Really stretching the leg that moves away from you. Last 2, push. Last 1, both knees come in and release the body all the way down. Your last 4 exercise of this set, we're going to break down into little sections. Okay, so when you're ready, go ahead and curl the body up. I'm going to reach my fingers right towards my ankles as far as you can. So we're going to do arms only first. So we're going to reach them overhead, circle to a T, close them to your ankles. Overhead, circle to a T, close them to your ankles. Just one more like this. Overhead, out to a T, down to your ankles. Give yourself a second to release here. Relax, let the body soften. Let everything melt into the floor. Take a breath, go ahead, hold on to those knees and roll yourself back up, head, neck and shoulders. Lift back up and off the floor, good. So we're going to take those arm circles again in one fluid movement. So it's overhead, circle, reach. Overhead, circle, reach. One more time. Overhead, circle, reach. Give yourself a little breath. Good, so those upper abs nice and awake. We're going to start to work through those lower abdominals now and those legs. So we're going to come back in. We're going to press those inner thighs together, point your toes. Like you've only got one leg. Reach the arms. We're going to send the legs forwards. All the legs do is move forwards and move back in. So they move away from you and then they come back in. The legs can go right up to the ceiling if that feels easier, or right over into a hover over the mat. What we want to make sure is that that lower back doesn't leave. 2 more. Last one here, reach and come back. Now we're going to put all of that together for 5 reps. Okay, when you're ready, hands to those knees, take a breath. We're going to lift that body all the way up, reaching my fingertips right down towards my ankles. Take a breath. Arms out, legs out, circle and pull in. Arms out, legs out, circle and pull in. That was 1. Arms and legs, circle, pull 2. We're going to try to keep the upper body lifted, but if you need to drop it in between, it's absolutely fine. 4 and in. Last 1, reach and in. Really good work. Go ahead, hands behind the knees. Roll yourself up to seated and let's stretch the legs all the way out in front of you. Take them about hip distance apart. Send the arms away. Now I'm just going to roll off my tailbone. And I'm going to roll down just like this at the very beginning, opening the hips, getting longer in the front, stretching those arms overhead. Then arms roll, eyes roll, arms parallel to those thighs. As you roll yourself forwards, head between your arms, stack all the way up. Really good. So we get everything in this exercise. We get stretch, strength, and control. There's so much flexibility work in this. There's so much strength work in this. And this teaches us a lot about breathing. If you're struggling to lift up, try a really big breath out. So it's a full breath out the second you start to roll, and we maintain that breath out. Because when we hold our breath in the roll up, that means that the core is acting like a corset and it's stopping us moving. Last one here. Up you come. Roll it forward. We're going to keep you forwards. Head between your arms. And we're going to stretch, 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 stretch. And stack up. Good. We're going to do that 3 more times. Spine stretch forwards. I'm reaching my arms and putting my head between my arms and curling. I'm pulling my ribs around into that big C shape. And I'm lifting up tall. We've got 2 more. Reach it around. Big exhale. Push the air out of the body. And then lift it all the way back up. Last one. Big exhale. Reach it, reach it, reach it. Full stretch. Stay here. Turn the palms. Circle them around the body. Reaching all the way back. So I've got those arms reaching behind me. Take them to the floor. Good work, you guys. Those hands behind your hips, pointing out to the sides, east and west. Bend the knees. Stand on your feet. So this is just like a bridge, but with your arms as well, okay? We're going to push down into the mat, push the mat east and west. Lift the chest bone, open the collarbones. Now send your tail to your heels. Reach the knees over your toes and open those hips right up to the sky. Push the floor away. Breathe here. Release the seat bones, drop the body, and come all the way down. Excellent. Let's go again. Push the mat out, send the tail to the heels, reach the knees, open the hips, keep pushing, keep breathing, keep lifting, keep stretching. Release the seat bones and come all the way down. We've got 2 more of those. Lift the chest, shoulder blades squeeze together, tailbone to heels. Send the knees forward, send the shins forward. You're looking over those knees, push the floor away, releasing it down. Really good. One more time. Send the mat east and west. Tail to heels, squeeze the shoulder blades, push down. Pause it here with me if you can. You're so welcome to just stay. But if you can, one leg comes up and down. Keep the weight in the feet. That's it. So let's work in those arms. Really good. And press this last one and release it all the way to the floor. Excellent work. Go ahead and come over onto your side. We're going to stay in that arm work a little bit. So I'm going to bend those knees. And we're only going to do a few of these. You're going to take whatever hand is your top hand to the floor, whatever hand is your underneath hand, wrap it around your ribs and lie yourself down. Okay, now again, you adjust this as you need to. Hand to the floor, you've got more strength than you think, and we're not going to do too many. Okay, take a breath, push. Hand nice and close to your body if you can. We're going to push up, so it's tricep back of the arm, and then we're going to slowly let ourselves down. And we want to pop down. We're going to push it up. Exhale. Slowly bend the elbow, let yourself down. Give me 5 more. Push it up and soften back down. This is 4. Push it up, really good. Softening back down, nice work. 3, big push up, feeling that strength in the back of the arm. Last 2, push it up here. Excellent work. And releasing it. Last one, big push up. Slow, 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 slow on the down. Amazing. Take yourself and line yourself up with the back edge of that mat. Nice, and let's work through that side leg series. So from here, I'm going to, if this is more comfortable for you to be completely down on the arm, go for it. If you can, bend the elbow, pop the head up onto your hand, and then really think you're just supporting your head with the hand. You're not dropping the weight of your head into it. Legs pick up and come to the front edge of the mat. Reach out through the heels. And I'm just going to reach my top leg longer than my bottom leg in that direction, same direction. So I'm just sliding the inseams of my leg over and back on each other. Last 2, we reach out. Last one, take that leg right up to hip height. Top hand is to the floor. We're going to kick it forwards through the heel. Point the toes back, back. Kick front, front. Point back, back. Kick front, front. Point back, back. Really good. So this is hip mobility and strength. Good. Last 2. Kick, kick. And back, back. Really good. One more time. Kick, kick. And back, back. Hold the leg there. Top arm comes off the mat if you can. Leg forwards, arm back. Leg back, arm forwards. We're just adding a little bit of that balance challenge here. Bottom leg dropping through the floor. Reach. Really good. 2 more times. Reach and stretch it. Last one. Reach and stretch it. Now we're going to bend the knee right up and into the chest and stretch it behind you. Bend the knee right up and into the chest. Arm goes back and reach it. Just do 1 more of those. Bend, 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 and reach it. Now we're going to take the hand to the floor. Bend the knee right up and into the chest. Stretch the leg. Circle back. Bend, up, stretch, and sweep. Bend, forward, stretch, and 1 more. Bend, forward, stretch, and sweep it. You're going to take those legs one over each other. We're going to lift the heels. So both legs are together. Off the floor, heels are touching. I'm going to cross my top leg in front, my top leg behind. Swap, swap, swap. Swap, swap, swap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Tap those heels. Tap those inner thighs. 5, 4. Good. 3. You got it. 2 and 1. Relax it. Amazing. Let's get into that inner thigh here. We're going to take the top leg up. Hold on to the foot with the hand. However feels good to you. So you can go overhand, you can go underhand, whatever works, right? Bottom leg is going to reach out through the heel. We're going to lift it up through the inseam of the leg and lower it back down. Lift it up through the inseam. Big reach and lower it back down. We 3 more. Press and release it down. 2 more times, big lift all the way up and all the way back down. Last one, reach out through that heel. We're going to start to circle the leg for 5, circle for 4, up and over for 3, up and over for 2, up and over, and reverse it for 5, up and over 4, up and over 3, lifting it for 2. One more time, hold the leg, release it all the way to the floor. Press yourself up here. That bottom leg is going to come in front, and that top leg is going to slot behind. We sit into that mermaid stretch position, reaching the arms all the way out. Hand to floor, push the floor away, and big side stretch through these ribs here, all the way over. Take it all the way up, and I'm going to take my hand to the floor on that opposite side and side stretch towards the feet. And lift and press the mat away, big stretch in that direction. And up and over, and side stretch all the way, and take it back. Last one either side, reaching it all the way over. Good, lifting it all the way up, and reaching it all the way over, and lifting it all the way up. We're going to reach it all the way over and stay here. We're going to rotate towards the floor, both hands down. So we're away from those feet. Push the mat away and round the spine. Pull the mat to you, lift the chest. Push and round. Pull and lift. One more time. Push and round. Pull and lift. And then that arm comes all the way up. And we're sitting tall. Really good. Go ahead. We're going to take it to that second side. We're going to start with that tricep. So bend the knees, stack them. Hand to the floor, top hand to the floor. Bottom arm wraps around the ribs. And then let yourself lie all the way down. Okay. We're going to do 7 here all together like we did on that opposite side. When you're ready, take that breath. Inhale. Exhale to push it up. Nice. Inhale. Slowly release it down. Push it up, and then show me that same control on the way down. Here we go. 5 more. Push. Control the tricep on the way down. 4 more. Reach, driving through the heel of the hand. Spread the fingers. This is 3. Slowly we're coming down. Good work, you guys. 2 more. Push. Slowly we're coming down. Last one. Push. Slowly we're coming down. Really good. Take yourself to the back edge of the mat. Line yourself up from your fingers to your toes. Then if it's available to you, no shoulder issues, bend the elbow, take the hand under the head. Pick the legs up and reach them to the front edge of the mat. Stacking those hips. We're going to slide that top leg forwards and take it back. And slide it and back. So we're just opening up that waistline. Good. And when you're ready, reach out through the leg. Have it just the tiniest top leg, the tiniest bit longer than your bottom leg. Pick that leg up to hip height, and we're going to go kick, kick, point the toes, back, back. Reach, kick, kick, point, back, back. Reach, kick, kick, point, back, back. Really good. 3 more. Kick, kick, point, point. Kick, kick, point, point. Last one like this. Kick, kick, point, point. We're going to hold that leg behind. Top arm is going to reach all the way forwards, and then we're going to sweep and swap and reach and reach. Really good. So we're feeling as free as possible in that hip. If you want to bend that bottom leg, that will give you more support. If you find that you're rocking and rolling all over the place, and reach. Last 2. Sweep and reach. Last one like this. Sweep. And reach. Now we're going to bend the knee. Knee comes forwards, arm goes back. Stretch the leg, arm goes forwards. Pull. And reach. Really good. 2 more. Pull. And reach. Last one. Pull. And reach. So we're going to take the hand to the mat for that bicycle. We bend the knee. Slide the leg forward. Stretch it out. Sweep it back. Bend. Slide. Stretch. Sweep. Bend. Slide. Stretch. Sweep. 3 more. Bend. Slide. Stretch. Sweep. 2 more. Bend. Slide. Stretch. Sweep. Last one. Bend. Slide. Stretch. Sweep. Taking the legs one over the other. Lift the bottom leg off the floor. We're going to cross, 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 cross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together and tap. 10, 9, 8, inner thighs are strong here. Lift the waist, 4, 3, well done, 2, and 1, and we're going to relax the legs all the way down, really nice. Pick that top leg up, hold on to that foot however you like. Reach out through that bottom heel. We're going to pick that leg up for 5, and lower it all the way back down, reaching out through the heel, picking it up for 4. Lifting it up and out for 3, really good. 2 more here, big reach up, stretch it out. Last one, push it up, 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 hold it here. Circle for 5, up and over for 4, up and over for 3, up and over for 2, up and over for 1. Reverse it for 5, up and over for 4, up and over for 3, up and over for 2. One more time, lift, 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 lift. Relax the leg all the way down, really good. Go ahead and take yourself over, lying on your front. Hands are going to stack underneath your head. We're going to let those elbows reach out to the side, and then press gently, arms press through the mat. Upper body is going to lift, feel a little bit of strength in that upper back. Chest is open, and then release the body all the way back to the floor. Again, legs are heavy, pressing up, and then releasing back and down to the floor. We've got 3 more. Push it up, reach it up, and then releasing the body back and down. 2 more, pressing up through the floor and releasing it down. Last one, we're going to lift it, and we're going to stay up here. We're going to lift the hands up to the head and lower them to the floor. 2 more, up and release. Last one, and to the head. Then little pulses up, 3. Lift the chest, 2. Lift the chest, 1, and come all the way down. Take those arms out to a T position, either side of your body, hovering your nose just off the mat. From here, let's go ahead and lift the arms up. So we're going to start to almost flap the wings and down. So super for stretching out those pecs in the front of the chest and strengthening the back of the body. Then we want a really long neck here. One more time. Now I'm going to keep my right hand on the floor, and I'm going to lift my left hand, and I'm pushing into my right so that I turn to the left and take it down. Left hand to the floor, push into the left as you turn to the right and take it back. So it's like that arm is pushing you and carrying you to rotate. Push and lift, and it doesn't matter at all how high you get here. The wider your legs, the more manageable this is going to feel. The narrower your legs, the more of a challenge. 1 more either side. Push and open and take it back. Last one, push and open and take it down. And we're going to take it from here, reaching both arms up and out, lifting the chest and releasing to the floor. 3 more times. Push, up and out, and releasing to the floor. Last 2, opening through those hips in the front of the body. Last one. Amazing. Take it all the way down and relax. Hands under the shoulders. Sit back. Take that big long stretch all the way here. Huge inhale in. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come onto all fours and let's stretch out that upper back. We're going to push the mat away, round the spine, curl the tail. Release the seat bones out behind you and look up. And again, push around. And release. Good, 2 more. And release. Last one here. Scoop the tail. And then we're going to release. And you're going to find that middle road. So that's it, that neutral spine where your head and your tailbone are in that same line. One arm reaches forward, the opposite leg reaches back. Push the floor away. We're going to point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Return. Other side, reach. So we point, flex, point, and down. Then we're just going to go point, flex, point, return, point, flex, point, return. Really good. 2 more. Reach, point, flex, point, and down. Last one. Point, flex, point, and down. Really good. Now we're going to stay nice and connected. I'm going to send one arm all the way forward, and I'm going to bend the elbow and kick it out behind me. Bend the elbow and punch it forward. So I've got lots of work in my standing arm. We're going to do this for 3, and press it away. Pull, push, pull, push. Last 2, press, pull, push. Last one, like you're pulling on a rope. Pull and press. Take that hand to the floor. Let's take that opposite arm. I'm going to pull, send it back, pull it forwards, push it forwards. Pull, push, pull, push. We've got 3. Press, push, and reach for 2. Press, pull. One more time here. We pull and push and pull and push and return. Sit back into that little stretch. Stretch out the low back, stretch out the arms and the shoulders and the chest. Soften down here. Big inhale in. And out. Then whenever you're ready, go ahead back to hands and knees onto all fours. Excuse me. We're going to stay on that all fours position. Take your time. We're going to take one arm and one leg, opposite arm to leg, reaching out. Then I'm going to tap, so take my hand onto the thigh bone, press the hand to the leg, and then stretch it away. Take it in, press the hand to the leg, and stretch it away. We're going to do 3 more. Press the hand to the leg, and release it. 2 more. Press the hand to the leg, and release it. Last one. Press your hand to your leg, and stretch it. Hold that arm and leg. Tap the fingers and the toes to the floor for 4, and lift. For 3, and lift it up 2 more times. Tap, and reach 1 more time. Tap, and lift. Hold it up here. Little pulses. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pushing the floor away with that standing side. Last 2. Last 1. Hand and knee down. Really good. Let's go ahead and take that opposite arm out, opposite leg out. Find that push through the floor. We're going to take the hand to the thigh to the hand. Push and stretch it. Keeping that spine nice and long. Push, get into those abdominals and stretch it. We've got 3. And stretch it really good. 2, push the hands and leg out to hand. And reach it 1 more time. Push. And reach it, then hold it out there. Fingers to toes to floor for 5. And lift. This is 4. And reach it out really good for 3. Really lifting that arm strong. 2. Rolling the shoulder 1 more time. Reaching the arm and the leg. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1 to release it all the way down. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and take yourself back down onto your back when you're ready. From there, we're going to press the inner thighs together here actually. So let's press knees together, ankles together, big toes together, like you've got one leg again. Releasing down into those arms, take a breath. I'm going to send my shins forward, my knees forward, my hips open up into bridge. I'm going to stay here. Keep sending those knees forward. Keep sending those shins forward. Keep sliding, widening the seat bones to come all the way down. I'm going to roll my knees away from each other. Let the inseam of the leg open and release, and then close it all the way back. Really good. Let's go again. Press the feet through the floor. Lift the hips. Stay in those heels. Keep reaching those knees forwards. Opening the front of the hips, strengthening the back. Come down, opening out through that inseam of the leg, releasing the core, and coming all the way back up. We're going to do that 1 more time. Pushing up and out, reaching the knees. Stay strong in those legs, sending those shins forwards. And then releasing down, widening the seat bones and the tailbone. And then let the inseams of the legs open and release away. And then we're going to come all the way back. When you're ready, stand the feet through the floor, lift it up, and we're going to pause it at the top here. Stay connected. We're going to take that right leg in and up to the ceiling with the foot. Reach through the heel. We're going to lower the leg, lift the leg. Through the heel, point the toes. 3, point lift. 2, point lift. 1, point lift. Foot to floor. Other leg, knee to chest. Really stand in that strong leg there. Reach it out through the heel. Lower, point lift. 4, point up. 3, there's a bit of a swing to the leg. 2, last 1, and lift, replace to the floor, and melt the body all the way down. I'm going to pull that right knee into my chest, hold on to it, and just hug the knee in for 3. And last 1, Really good. Now you have the choice. You can keep your left leg bent or you can stretch it out. Stretch it out's a little bit more challenging. Bent is a little bit more manageable. So whatever works for you. Right leg can be bent, a little bit more manageable, or straight, a little bit more challenging. Pick that option for you. Arms slightly wider than the mat. Leg circles. As small as you like, or as big as you can. Keep everything steady. That right leg goes across the body to the left, down, around, and up. Pause. Across, down, around, and up. 2. Across, down, around, and up. 3. 2 more. Up and around for 5. Last one. Pause, reverse it. Out, around, and up. Across, around, and lift. Over, around, and up. 2 more. Over, around, and lift. Last one. And pause. Lower that leg strong. Really good. Take this opposite leg now. Just hug that knee to the chest. For 3. Little release. For 2. And 1. And then you're welcome to keep one or both legs bent or both legs straight. We're going to take the leg across the body to the right, down, around, and 1. If you're bent, it looks the same. Good. Last 3, around and up. 2, around and up. 1, around and pause. Reverse. 5, out, around and up. 4, out, around and up. 3, out, around and up. 2, out, around and up. 1. Bend the knee. Really good. And then take the big stretch through the arms, through the legs. We're going to roll it all the way up to seated, reaching those fingers right out towards your toes. See me hold onto those feet. Big stretch. And then roll it all the way up to the top. Perfect. Cross your legs if you can and roll over onto your hands and onto your knees. And let's take it to lying all the way down onto the mat. Hands are going to come under those shoulders. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. Your elbows are pointing up towards the ceiling, okay? We're going to bend the knees in. So we're going to pull the feet right in towards your bum. And I want you to come up into a push-up position here. So take a breath. Inhale. And then as you exhale, use your arms. Push the floor away. Pull your core in nice and strong. Now we're going to inhale to take it all the way down. Relax. Lift the hands. Lower the hands. And push up. Nice. Now take your time coming down. Lift the hands. Lower the hands. Push up. One more time. Lowering with that same control. Really good. Lift the hands. Lower the hands. Push up and sit back into that child's pose. Nice big stretch here. Keep the hands where they are if you can. And then we're going to round the spine, come forwards. Allow your hip bones to start to drop towards the floor. Look up into that swan stretch. And then soften the body. Lie yourself down onto the floor. Elbows back, shoulders back, lift the chest. Push the floor away, big stretch in the front. Then we're going to look for your belly button. Round the spine. And sit all the way back in the heels. And then when you're ready from here, let's go ahead. We're going to take it hands towards the front edge of the mat. And we're back onto all fours. Nice. We're going to take one leg out behind you. Flex the foot. And then pop the ball of the foot down onto the floor. Find that push, reach out through the heel. Other leg joins it. And we're in a plank. Stay here with me. Take a breath. Walk your hands back a little bit. Nice. Now we're going to bend the knees. Sit the hips back towards your heels and big stretch out through your heels to take the body forward. We're going to do 3 and press it away, strong in your middle. For 2 and push it away, really good. One more time. And push it away. Then from here, we're going to step back and we're going to walk the hands with us. So we're sitting in that nice low squat. Heels are lifted. I'm going to reach my arms forward here just so I get a really long stretch in that lower back. When you're ready, gently press the heels through the floor and just take the legs a little bit straighter. They're not going to straighten all the way in here, most likely. And then we release it down. And again, just gently folding around the tops of those thigh bones. 2 more. Gentle reach, nice, good. And back. Last one. Gently press, and I'm going to walk the hands back a little bit so that they can just dangle. I've got more weight in the balls of my feet, so maybe 55% of my weight in the ball of my foot, the rest in my heel. And then push the feet through the floor. Go ahead and roll yourself nice and slowly up to standing. Chin is the last thing to come off the chest. I'm going to step off my mat because that gives me better balance, but you're welcome to stay on it if that works for you. All 10 toes pointing forwards in the same direction. I'm going to step my left leg all the way back, okay? I'm just going to be balanced on my left tiptoes. Good. Soft bend in that right leg. I'm just going to pick that left leg up behind me and allow my chest to come forwards as my leg reaches back. Really good. Then I'm going to drop down into a lunge. Really good. Take your time with this. You can hold onto a chair or a wall or something sturdy if you like. Press that leg. Find that power through the standing leg. Good. For me, my hands in prayer and lunge gives me an extra connection to my core. But if that doesn't work for you, hands wherever works. We're going to go 3 more times here. Reach it out. So we've got a big hip stretch, big glute strengthening, and down. 2 more. Reach and down. Last one. Reach. Really good. Come down into a lunge. Hold it. Let's lift the front heel up for 5. Ankle strengthening, calf strengthening. Good for circulation. 3. Really good. 2. 1 more time. Hold it up. Pulse it down. Just 5. Pulse 4. Square the hips. 3, 2, 1, and release. Step it all the way in. We're going to do the same on that opposite leg. So when you're ready, take that right leg out behind you. Tip toes with that foot to the floor. No weight in that back leg. We're going to reach it around. Find that big stretch. Open that hip. Drop down into that lunge. Square it off. Reaching it forward. Big reach. And then drop down to a lunge. Square it off. We're going to do 3 more. Reach it out. And drop it down. Really good. 2 more. Reach it out. Big stretch. And drop it down. Last one. Big reach. And then drop it to a lunge. We're going to pause it. Front heel lifts for 5. And down. 4. And lower. Good. Work with the wobbles. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Hold it up here. Pulse down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step it all the way in and up. Good. Arms are going to reach down by your sides. So we're going to take a big side stretch all the way up and over to one side. Reach through the fingers. Reach through the fingers in both directions. And then I'm going to lift it all the way back up. Opposite side. Reach it all the way over. And then take it all the way back. 2 more times. Reach, 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 reach. And all the way back. Last one. Reaching. Big leg. Good. And come back. I'm going to take my arms out in front. I'm going to lift knees to hands just to release out the back of the hip and the front of the hip. Good. 1 more either side. And reach, stand into the feet, release the arms. Good. I'm going to send my arms right up towards the ceiling and stretch them. If that works for you, keep them there. If they feel better by your sides, that's fine. Long waist as I roll up onto my tippy toes, up onto the balls of my feet. And then reaching the arms up, reaching the crown of the head up as you reach your heels down. Inhale. Now if you're pushing on a lever with those heels, really stretch out the back of the legs. 2 more times, reach it up. And then push it down. Super. Last one. Reach it up. Push, 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 push. And arms relax. I'm going to lift my right shoulder and left shoulder. Nice big circles back with those shoulders. Releasing the shoulders and the ribs at the same time. And forwards in the other direction. 5, 5, 4, 4. Super. 3. Last 2 either side. Up and over. 1 either side. And release. Take a breath. Inhale, right up into the chest. And exhale all the way out. Amazing, guys. Beautiful work. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you have any questions, you can either ask me now or you can send them in an email, either to Louise probably, and she can forward them to me, or to hello@flexandthecity.ie. You will get me directly as well. All right, you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much.